The Qanon arrogance, the sleeping pill with I'm awake effect. They just catch people who are already very confused and disturbed by the whole lying world and give them a perfect illusion of their solution, but it's still an illusion. So it's easy to manipulate people, yeah, but it's very difficult to make them comprehend that they get lied to. So it's a perfect sleeping pill that make a lot of people think that they know what is really going on, but finally they are completely asleep. If you want to have success in a lying world, all you need is lie, manipulate, and you will get all the rewards. But it's very difficult to make them show that they are lied to, and if you tell them the truth, people run away. So they are shouting that they win. Yeah, everything is okay. There is no deep state no more. All the plans are gone, but everything gets worse. Yeah, this is exactly what is going on for real, and they are hiding it from everyone, so that people are just continue to believe in that fantasy of hero and so on. So they have excuse for everything. Yeah, anytime something change, they have just a new excuse. As we have exposed that Trump and QAnon is 100% pro New World Order, now they have the new excuse to say that there is a good New World Order and a bad New World Order. They are so fake. Yeah. But now they start to more and more start in 72 hours, something is happening, blah, blah, blah. Well, if nothing happens, guys, they should just shut up, yeah, close that channel, yeah, and realize that they had just have made huge bullshit. So the next 10 days will be very revealing also with all the announcement they did in case Trump win, yeah. They are only go from this point out. Well, if it doesn't happen, then they will have pain in the ass, of course. But all what they are saying is there is nothing to see. Just move forward. Yeah, everything will be okay. Don't worry. Don't look at what is really going on. And to a point that they even, if people ask, yeah, here in Germany, we have one guy. So if the people ask or even tell people that something is going on, they just block them. So here is one say that every vote is rigged. There's lockdown coming, yeah, warning people, or asking what is going on if Trump doesn't win, what is really going on, and they just block them. Yeah, this is how they manipulate all the time all these things. And we have here another one in Germany also. He is just saying that Merkel will get arrested, that everyone should come and support the arrest. Of course, it didn't happen again. But they are making it so aggressive that the police is now watching very closely to all this conspiracy guys, yeah, and we from conspiracy we become terrorists, all of us, only because we are exposing what is really going on, and everyone can ask themselves if it's not just part of the plan to have this kind of fanatics, yeah, that they will just go forward and so on. And also here in France, in France, the guy is in Switzerland, but they say even they have a digital army, yeah. And we had the digital army on our back for 2 weeks, yeah, from 3 to 600 trolls coming and insulting and bullying. And the guy went to the police, yeah, because of defamation, he say, yeah. And he was defaming our work, yeah, and we never talked about them. So they are coming after us, yeah, and then they play the victim. That's the typically psychopath thing. And now another thing is coup d'état. They really want to crush the France government, and calling even the military to join their movement to really go down on the government. But this is exactly what it will trigger civil war. Yeah, people have to stop supporting this whole bullshit. So it's a lot of illusion, fantasy, assumption, interpretation, hope, belief, twisting, covering up, denying, manipulating, lies. Exactly what a sect, cult, occult, Kabbalistic, or satanic movements do. Just but it provides them a perfect sandpit, yeah, for many depressed, inferior, complex driven people. So the Q is the perfect conspiracy with a plan, with a hero, and digital with a happy ending. Yeah. So just lay back, eat popcorn, trust the plan, trust the hero. Yeah. But this is exactly how all these kids grew up. Yeah. Completely fanatic, and of course Trump is the hero. Yeah. And there is a happy end. Yeah. That's the perfect illusion fantasy story the people are need. Yeah. And this is exactly what Hollywood is providing. Yeah. Grimm, Star Wars, Mario Bros, and Mickey Mouse. This is exactly the story of all these fairy tales, where you have the bad guy fighting the good guy, and so on, and the good guy will win with a happy end at the end. Yeah. So the good and the bad is of course the perfect thing. And also Jared, yeah, the Jared Kushner, who is the advisor, yeah, the first advisor of Donald Trump, he said that people should read Alice in Wonderland to comprehend Trump. That's kind of really weird, because yeah, if you know the story, but Alice is the fantasy, is the perfect fantasy story. Yeah, I mean, there's not more fantasy, but of course he is already big time in the whole occult bullshit. Not only with his house and the business and so on, but he is also big time with his sect, Shabbat Lubavitch, where exactly this kind of fantasy works for the mass manipulation. But just to remind people that Alice had to follow the rabbit. And even Qanon, they use a lot the rabbit. Yeah. And, well, that's the rabbit. So, again, yeah, the guys, they are trying to expose the pedophilia and all this kind of thing, but they're fully in it. And they're in their face. Yeah, it's just incredible. But that's how they grew up. Most of them, they are just lived in a fantasy completely. Yeah, lived alone, and most of them, they are so hatred. Yeah, you can just see that they didn't had any unconditional love. Yeah, so there are a lot of frustration, life frustration. Yeah, maybe they never hear that somebody told them that they love them. Yeah, or appreciate them. And this is also mostly in Europe. People don't maybe know that in America also, but here in Europe they had since Second World War they had education, what they call a Hitler education, that is making people to soldier. Yeah, so any kind of compassion and thing was just wiped out. Even mothers, they don't hold their kids in their arm and so on. So this is of course a kind of very interesting way to look at things, why they become so frustrated. And like a boy in a body of adult, yeah, and don't know what to do with it. That's exactly how they most of these QAnon gurus work. And of course, they build a cult within the cult, yeah, within the cult. But spoiled and traumatized children, yeah, in an adult body. And usually they had no interest in politics. Yeah, so QAnon is recovering all the politic frustrated people who anyway America was bullshit and America politics even more, but not under Trump. Under Trump, everything is fine. Yeah. So again, this whole change of looking at things through QAnon is just phenomenal. Yeah. But there is creating just really fanatics. Yeah, they don't think anymore. And saying that Trump is playing 5D chess. Yeah, that's how you have to comprehend through Alice in Wonderland and the fantasy that everything will become good. Yeah, that's exactly how they want people to stop thinking and eat popcorn. And that is exactly how this whole movement looks like. Yeah, completely fanatic. Even take a picture with their own killer. But the whole thing is based on really a thin layer of lies that is just going on with other manipulated people who manipulate people. Blind people follow blind people, and of course nobody know exactly where this is really going on. But this is like the lemmings works, yeah. So voter fraud doesn't exist for Trump, yeah. Only if Biden would win, yeah, then everybody would call for fraud, of course. And again, this is how all the time in politics it works. If you want to take one side, you should agree with the game, yeah, if it's rigged or not. But it would be interesting to see what. Anyway, if it's Trump or if it's Biden, the plan is going on. Yeah, they will not stop the plan for what they are supposed to do. But of course, it was just a perfect place to keep people really quiet, that they will not think about what is really going on, not looking at, and really just to make people sleep instead to wake up of what is really going on. So they had the perfect fantasy story to tell everyone and be convinced that this is what is going on. And the result is that everything is going worse. Yeah. So of course this movement was created for this purpose, that people will not wake up. That's the thing. Okay. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.